Drivers, presented by buyatoyota.com. For offers not seen on TV, visit buyatoyota.com. And our Wasabi Studios, guys, what a night, what a week, what a homestand for the Boston Bruins, and what a way to finish in front of Zdeno Chara and so many Bruins alumni, sweeping the homestand, beating the Seattle Kraken, a team that they lost badly to the last time they played. All positive things.
It is, and I think it was much needed because it didn't feel good after the 9 days ago when they lost to Seattle, did it? And you're coming home for a 5-game homestand where you just lost 4 in a row at the Garden, which is very rare. Mm-hmm. And boy, for the most part, spectacular goaltending this stand. They got some timely specialty teams, Billy. Other times they just shut the other team right down. Tonight, good early. And then it's kind of Seattle took it to them, but they found a way to win in that third period.
I'm trying to quickly go over my head. This is a scary thing because I don't have a great memory always, but it feels like 5 different games that we had on this homestand. Like there wasn't a common theme. One common theme was great goaltending, unbelievable goaltending.
Yeah,
but
5
meaning
different games.
Completely different styles, completely different type thing. Like this game. After they got up by 4 minutes into this one, there was a bit of a lull and it pushed back big time by Seattle, and they were just able to grind it out. I don't know. It feels so Finberry, like I'm watching these guys say, we're not going to lose this for Z. We're not going to lose this game. We're going to do this for Z. You know what I mean? Like, keep coming and coming. And they figured out a way how to do it. It was not a pretty game, but they battled their you-know-whats off to figure out how, and got great goaltending. And I thought their interior sticks were pretty good, Barry, for a while in front of their own net.
It also felt like they got up to that 2-goal lead, 3:45 in, and it kind of felt like, to your point about games being not similar, it felt like, okay, here we go, New York Rangers again. Lane Lambert all of a sudden.
Would that have been nice?
Yeah, wouldn't that have been nice? All of a sudden, timeout, and a young Seattle team regrouped and actually kind of carried the play the rest of that period to the Bruins.
I know it. I think that minute off had the Bruins just kind of go like, just down a little bit. They couldn't elevate it right away after.
Okay, guys, as we mentioned, a perfect homestand after their long West Coast road trip. Yeah, so as we take a look at the numbers over this homestand, Judd also said it at the end of the broadcast if you didn't catch it. First time the Bruins have won 5 straight at home since 2019. One
of the real big things, look at the fact the power play, which has been excellent all year long, only was 6.7%, yet they're 5-0. When you normally wouldn't be able to say that about even this team in particular. Like they would need more from their power play. They didn't get it. So what does that mean? They did a lot of good stuff 5-on-5.
Yeah, good secondary scoring, right?
Yep.
Okay, and just to confirm, it's the stat is sweeping a homestand, not winning 5 straight at home, but sweeping homestand since 2019. Okay, shorthanded goal for Mark Kastelik, getting it from Beniers.
What a play. What a play, Barry. I love how the big man showed some really good. Reed has to stick a little bit to the outside. He's a righty, but then he brings it right back to the inside when Beniers goes to his backhand, and he says, nope, not so fast. He strips it from him and then sifts the backhand between the blocker and the arm of Joey Decord.
Yeah, they really needed this, Billy. After, as we said, Seattle kind of got momentum in that, the kind of toward the end of the first. And you're kind of in the early here in the second period, and all of a sudden, you're killing something off. It could be 2-2 if you don't do something. Now all of a sudden you make it 3-1. Huge goal. I love the Selly. He gave the Selly like he'd been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, well, he's feeling it, and he's had his first ever career goal. He's career high and tied in points, and the guy's just awesome. He's there for his teammates all the time, does all the dirty work. More than loves, not more than happy, loves standing up for his teammates. Yeah. Those mitts come off quickly. But he really showed some awesome hockey sense there, going to the out, coming back to the inside, and then stripping and going.
He's also, Billy, been one of the guys. He may not be the first guy in for the faceoff, but he's the second guy. If the guy gets thrown out, he's had a tremendous year on the faceoffs as well.
Yeah, they've gone to him an awful lot as the number one option on the right side, his strong side. Yeah. He's been excellent on the PK.
Yeah,
he's been there an awful lot, Barry.
Well, if you want to hear, if you were hoping to hear from him post game, your wish is my command. Here he is with Razor.
Mark, we'll get to the game, but just first, the celebration beforehand. Zdeno Chara, all the legends here. What's that like as a player?
It's pretty special. Obviously, the history here, and everybody knows what Big Z was all about. And fortunately, I never got to play with him, but now that he's been back and around the rink, he's been really fun to just talk to and learn from. And he's been a great presence in our room still. And it's just pretty special to be a part of that ceremony.
You guys closed off the homestand 5-0 tonight. What a great job. Just tell us how you guys got through the process. A huge start, and then kind of just locked it down the rest of the way.
Yeah, I mean, tonight in particular, we got off to a quick start, and I don't think that was our best game by any means, but we found a way to win. That's the most important thing, and just the homestand in general. I think right from first game we came back, we got rolling right away, and we're playing with a lot of confidence right now, which is great.
I'm not going to let you off the hook about talking about your goal. Your first shorthanded in the National Hockey League, and most importantly, a game winner. Just tell us and walk us through that, and just also about how important that role has become for you.
It's huge. I mean, obviously, we'd love to have blanked him on the shorthand tonight, but at least we got one back, and just that goal in particular, I think just try to just not let him have anything easy and kind of pressured him and kind of just made a good read, and been trying to work on my finishing ability the last week or two in practice and doing a little bit extra, so hopefully it paid off.
Extra always pays off. Great job, great homestand. Travel safe.
Thank you.
You got it. Great job, buddy.
I love it. Continuing to work on things in practice. The Bruins of late getting a little bit more practice time. Okay, considering, as he mentioned, that the Kraken scored 2 goals on the power play, this third period PK at the start, very, very important.
Yeah, it really was. It's again, they got a late power play goal, Billy, in that second period, make it 3-2 for the Bruins. You come out, Steves gets a triple penalty, 150 in. So now all of a sudden it's like, we've got to bear down. They've already got 2 power play goals on us. They did a good job. Of course, your goaltender, he's the most valuable one. A couple times they had a chance to get out, they didn't, but for the most part, I thought their sticks were good.
Yes.
And I really thought they were very aggressive.
Yeah, I agree with you. I thought their sticks were really, really good. And again, interior sticks at times. You saw numerous times in this game where they were to stop some attacks in the middle of the ice. Here they're a little bit lower. Don't forget, remember early in the game, they weren't low. Yep. And here they were a little lower, and they were able to stop that cross-ice low, that low pass that goes, has beaten them so numerous times this year, that low seam pass. That seems to be the area where they've been most vulnerable on the PK.
Yeah, I can remember, too, that talking about good sticks and blocking shots, Corrali gets that stick again. I can remember so many shots this year breaking sticks, hitting them half in the shaft and then shattering them. Huh?
These aren't the redwoods that you used to use, partner.
We used to use big trees.
yeah, that's what I mean. These aren't the redwoods.
Trees, yeah.
These things are, that's probably an $800 retail shift that Sean Corrali had.
I'll guarantee you mine wasn't $800. Yeah,
that's what Andrew Ferentz joked about it too. That Zdeno's hardest shot was with a different stick. If he was using today's sticks, could be even harder.
Zdeno was so strong, he would snap these sticks in.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He'd have to go to a different whip for sure, different flex.
Okay, guys, it's time to take a look at the Subaru of New England star of the game. Charlie McAvoy, in his last 7 games, a goal and 8 assists for 9 points, a plus 8 power play points, 7 shots on net, and one of those assists came tonight on the Victor Arvidsson.
Yeah, this is a situation, again, with that early start. He made a great stretch pass here to Husnudinov, the very first one. Husnudinov does such a nice job, Billy, protecting that pocket. Seattle tries to come down and help out, but he's able to calmly take it to his backhand. But it's the stretch pass from McAvoy early on that kind of gets things going.
Yeah, no, I agree. The McAvoy play was outstanding there. And then here the Bruins again coming back, protecting. Here's going to be McAvoy getting the puck out and just one-man breakouts. Felt like that we were watching a Charlie McAvoy from almost, we've seen it a bit this year, but here's a great play. Remember I used to say, Barry, all the time, we felt like his acceleration, we would say, I love this play. Skates it up, watch your protection. All right, great, make sure he gets it up. We would talk about his jersey flapping, right?
Yep.
And we didn't see that as much last year, but 2 years ago, I thought tonight we really saw an awful lot of that. He demonstrative with his first 3 strides, separation, control, everything. I know he's been jumping into the play a bit more offensively too, which is great, but I love the own zone exits that we saw tonight. I think that personifies him.
I think he's gotten better to me too. Every game, this home game stand, he's gotten better. And I think it looks to me like he's getting healthier. He's getting more confident. I can't wait to see him when he finally can take that mask off and he can be aggressive the way he wants to be, where he's feeling good about his game. But right now, his legs are good. He's jumping.
Sure is.